They're off in the Makers 46 mile. There goes Heart to Heart right out for the early lead. And a wall of traffic right behind him. Great wide open, decides to move forward now. Moves up in the center of the course. There's Curbon, going to pick it up and stay close down to the inside. Clyde's Image away running in fourth to the outside. Raging Bull swung a lane off the rail into the first turn. Delta Prince had to move a bit wide. Now settles down toward the outside, 7 lengths from the front. Dr. Mounty is the early trailer as the field heads off the first turn. 24.25 seconds for the opening quarter. Onto the backstretch they go. Great wide open, moves up on the outside and takes the lead now by a neck. Heart to Heart is second by 3 lengths. Curbon is third by a length and a half. Clyde's Image is fourth by 2. And then Raging Bull outward from the rail in fifth. Room to the inside for Dr. Mounty in sixth. And Delta Prince is now seventh and last as the field moves for the far turn. 47.79 seconds for the opening half mile. Heart to the inside. Puts ahead in front. Great wide open alongside in second by 4. Curbon travels in third by 2.5. And then Clyde's Image, gap of 3 more back to Dr. Mounty, Raging Bull, and Delta Prince is last as they swing off the far turn. Heart to the inside. Great wide open to the outside. And Curbon trying to join them. Clyde's Image, long shot, is fourth off the turn. Raging Bull is still fifth and still far back. Here comes Curbon after Heart to Heart. Clyde's Image hanging tough there on the outside. Curbon and Clyde's Image. Delta Prince out in the center of the course. Clyde's Image to the lead. Raging Bull, Delta Prince to the outside. Delta Prince, Curbon. Clyde's Image between those two. Delta Prince last to first to win the Makers 46 for Javier Castellano. Official winner of Keeneland's featured ninth race, 31st running of the Grade 1 Makers 46 mile, 4 Delta Prince. Owned by Stronach Stable of Elfrida and Andrew Stronach, trained by Jimmy Jerkins. Javier Castellano is the winning jockey. Delta Prince, a 6-year-old son of Street Cry out of Delta Princess by AP Indy, the winner bred in Kentucky by Adena Springs. Time for the 1 mile over the turf listed good, 1 minute 35.97 seconds. Presenting the Makers 46 mile trophy are Mr. Rob Samuels, Makers Mark Chief Distillery Officer, and Mr. Matt Weir, renowned Kentucky sculptor who designed and created this year's Makers 46 mile commemorative trophy. This year's trophy is made primarily from limestone, an important element in the bluegrass for both thoroughbreds and bourbon.
Javier Castellano picking up the win aboard Delta Prince, and a thrilling stretch run, Javier. Your 4th win in this race. Nobody has more wins in the Grade 1 Makers 46 than you at this point. But at the top of the stretch, when you were dead last with a quarter of a mile left, did you think you had a chance?
I'll be honest with you. I think I tried to take my time, but he ran out of time a little bit. I felt like the horse, he kind of a little bit tried to pick it up a little bit in the top of the stretch. But I see the horse, they went pretty quick. I don't know what happened the first turn. Horse, they gone quick, and I tried to take my time with the horse, try to let it develop himself. And I like the way he finished really, really well. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Jerky to give me an opportunity to ride the horse. And I think we locked it together for many, many years about Grade 1 races. I appreciate for that.
Well, congratulations. You might have to start paying property tax out here on the turf course because you're out here so much. Well done. Jimmy, this last month with this horse, after having to reroute him to this race after the postponement of the Kilroe Mile at Santa Anita, what has this been like for you?
Yeah, it was because that was pretty hectic and hard to swallow. Ship him all the way out there and come back, but at least he handled the shipping very well. We were lucky of that. Sometimes he doesn't, but this year he's been he's grown up and really matured into a really nice horse.
What did you think at the top of the stretch when he was dead last?
Well, when he swung him out, it looked like he was starting to kick in, but I was really nervous down the backside, that's for sure. It looked like leaders were really rolling, but the time really wasn't there, I don't think, unless that's a mistake. I thought it said 24 and change. I expected to see faster than that, but it looked like he was starting to make some headway, and I know the stretch is pretty long, so I thought once he first swung him out and he kicked in right away, I thought he could had a chance, and he did.
Jimmy, congratulations and a job well done on adjusting on the fly and picking up this Grade 1.
Thank you very much.